I'm Petty Officer Liz Murray. The U.S. military started another round of airlifts Wednesday as part of Operation Odyssey Dawn. Defense officials say the Pentagon tasked two C-130s from Suda, Greece for the mission. The aircraft will fly 150 Egyptians from Tunisia, where they had fled to escape the violence in Libya. A U.S. Navy guided missile destroyer freed an oil tanker and its crew from pirates Sunday. USS Bulkeley was directed by Combined Task Force 151 to assist MV Guanabara, a Japanese-owned merchant vessel that was in the Somali Basin southeast of Oman. The warship secured the release of the tanker and its 24 crew members from 4 suspected pirates. And a nonprofit group that provides support to military survivors is helping others pay tribute to the fallen. The Tragedy Assistance Program for Survivors, or TAPS, launched the Give 1,000 Thanks campaign. The website allows users to upload videos and messages honoring the men and women who've given their lives. Nearly 6,000 service members have died in support of the wars in Iraq and Afghanistan. That's your news update. I'm Petty Officer Liz Murray. For more military news and signature programming, head online to PentagonChannel.mil.
Last January, President Obama issued an executive order to create a Council of Governors to review the integration of state and federal military activities in the United States. Now, as the council members have assessed matters of homeland defense and civil support, a new plan is in play to help combine the efforts of those National Guard and federal military forces in response to state emergencies. Marine Sergeant Ashley Bryant has more details.
In years past, there have been difficulties reaching unity of effort between state and federal forces in response to domestic emergencies. But over the last year, the presidentially appointed Council of Governors has worked with the Departments of Defense and Homeland Security to establish better operating procedures to better integrate those forces, resulting in the Joint Action Plan.
It's something that we have terrific experience with for pre-planned events, such as national political party conventions, but it's not something we have experience with in no-notice events, such as earthquakes. We've built a special training program to leverage our past experience with national special security events and apply that and look over the horizon to the special requirements that would exist for no-notice events.
One element of the Joint Action Plan was the creation of the Dual Status Commander role. Now each state will have at least one officer trained, certified, and prepared to respond and take command of emergency response resources to help minimize delays.
All that will be required if a catastrophe were to strike would be a simple, very short memorandum of agreement between the governor and the Secretary of Defense or the President appointing a dual status commander.
Under that plan, a dual status commander would then answer to both the state chain of command and to the federal chain of command to better coordinate efforts and resources. It's something Secretary Stockton calls a significant step toward unity of effort.
But it's just the beginning. We've achieved the Joint Action Plan. It's a breakthrough, but now all of us need to press forward for its effective implementation to make sure that when disasters strike, in those first 72 hours, we're saving American lives.
Reporting from the Pentagon, I'm Marine Sergeant Ashley Bryant.
Now those dual status commanders will be in place and trained early enough to respond to this year's hurricane season. Coming up ahead on Around the Services, sailors can now take the SAT in a snap. But first, we head downrange to get a closer look at one ammo squadron that's making sure service members are ready for the fight.